It was a cold winter night and the wind was howling outside. The trees were swaying back and forth, making eerie noises that sent chills down Samantha's spine. She was curled up on the couch with a warm blanket, trying to watch a movie, but her mind was elsewhere. She felt like there was someone or something in the room with her, watching her every move. Suddenly, the power went out, plunging the room into darkness. Samantha's heart started racing as she fumbled for her phone to use as a flashlight. She got up and walked towards the door to check the breaker box when she heard a noise behind her. She turned around, shining the flashlight in the direction of the sound, but there was nothing there. "Hello?" she called out, her voice shaking. "Is anyone there?" Silence. She shrugged it off and went to the basement to check the breaker box, but she couldn't seem to find it. The basement was dark and musty, and every little noise seemed to echo. She felt like she was being watched, and she couldn't help but feel like something was off. As she was feeling around in the dark, she stumbled upon a dusty old book. She picked it up and blew the dust off the cover. It was an old journal, and Samantha's curiosity got the best of her as she started flipping through the pages. "My dear diary," it read. "I can hear them whispering to me in the dark. They say they are coming for me, that they will never leave me alone. I don't know who they are, but they scare me." Samantha's heart started racing as she read on. "I think I see them now, their glowing eyes staring at me from the shadows. I try to scream, but no sound comes out. They are getting closer. I can feel their cold breath on my neck. I should have never come to this house. It's cursed." Samantha felt a chill run down her spine as she realized that the house she was in right now was the same one that the person who wrote in the book had lived in. She started to believe that maybe the house was cursed, and maybe those things that the diary spoke of might be real. Just then, she heard footsteps upstairs. She quickly shut the journal and made her way back up the stairs, trying to stay as quiet as possible. She reached the top of the stairs and peeked around the corner, shining her flashlight in the direction of the sound. To her relief, it was just her cat, Mr. Whiskers, who had knocked over a vase. She let out a sigh of relief and made her way back to the living room. But as she was walking, she heard a faint whisper. She turned around, shining her flashlight once again, but there was nothing there. She couldn't shake off the feeling that something was off. Suddenly, she heard a loud bang from upstairs. She felt her heart stop as she slowly made her way up the stairs, trying to stay as quiet as possible. She got to the top of the stairs and saw that the door to one of the bedrooms was open. A cold breeze was coming from inside the room, and she could see her breath in the air. She slowly made her way inside the room and saw something that she would never forget. There were strange markings on the wall, and the room was colder than any other room in the house. She felt like she was being watched, and she could see something moving in the shadows. Petrified with fear, Samantha ran out of the room and out of the house. As soon as she got outside, she saw a figure standing in the darkness, watching her. She couldn't make out who or what it was, but she knew that she needed to get as far away from that house as possible. From that night forward, Samantha never went back to that house or spoke of what she had seen inside. Although she couldn't explain what had happened that night, she knew that she had never felt that scared before, and she never wanted to feel that way again.